title of my speech is Youngju Through the Years. Youngju is faced with many new challenges as her move to Miguk does not go as smoothly as she hoped it would. At age 4, Youngju is under the impression that Miguk is literal heaven because of its opportunities. Little does she know that America will not be as heaven-like as she hopes. Youngju will encounter many difficulties as she grows up in America, especially because she's an immigrant, only accustomed to her Korean lifestyle. In the book A Step from Heaven, a character named Youngju experiences major changes in her life, all of which are critical in understanding what makes her unique, especially since moving to America. Since the book began, Youngju struck me as the very curious, high-striving kind of girl, and I was correct. In this book, her curiosity leads her to good places, just as her high-striving qualities do. In that high-striving comes good rewards. As stated by Anne, the 9th grade GPA award goes to Young Park, page 118. At her school's assembly, she won an award that shows those qualities, but her father does not recognize her success. Youngju is also a very deep thinker, and she thinks things out before she does them. As stated by Anne, the three numbers are pressed so quickly, I barely have time to put my ear to the phone before a voice comes on. 911, page 138. She called the police to keep her family safe from future problems due to Appa's violence. These great qualities also help her to be a better sister to her little brother June. Her good traits also have helped her get far in life, thus the college she is going off to soon. Youngju is the daughter out of the four total family members in her family. In the beginning of the book, Youngju is 4. As the story progresses, Youngju and her little brother June get older, and with all the getting older, Youngju becomes more mature, and she helps care for her brother. As stated by Anna, you can't keep cutting school if you want to get decent grades, page 133. After finding out that June is not doing well in school, she acts like an adult and basically tells him that he needs to get his act together if he wants to do well in life. Towards the end of the book, after finally having enough of Apple's abusive ways, Youngju calls the police and states that her father was killing her mother. In my opinion, that shows a lot of maturity because she finally realized that what her father was doing was wrong, and even though it's her dad, Youngju and the rest of the family's well-being were at stake. By the end of the book, Youngju leaves the house to her Uma and her brother June. Even though she's leaving for college, the growth does not end. As the book began, Youngju started off as a 4-year-old girl living in Hanguk, anxious about living in Miguk. At the end of the book, Youngju, a Korean-American girl, goes off to college and has a normal American experience. As stated by Anna, luckily I got a scholarship so Uma does not have to worry about paying for college, page 146. What happened in between? What is it about America that has changed who she is today? Growing up, her appa always told her that men have more opportunities and they can do more than women. As stated by Anna, I empty the fears that spring inside my head every time I think about leaving home, page 146. To me, Youngju is proving him wrong. She is showing him that she can have the same opportunities as men in America. Also, coming into America, she did not speak any English, and now she's going to an American college. This definitely shows her improvement. Coming to America has provided her with a good education, and ever since moving, her life has completely changed, and because of that, she is unique. Youngju is a curious individual and has much potential that definitely shows throughout the whole book. Youngju also starts off as little in the beginning of the book, but shows her maturity and starts to age. Youngju is now a different person since moving to America. It's all a matter of being self-assertive and seeking the opportunities that will benefit you greatly in life, even if it means losing someone you love.
You gotta stop the